Vázquez Lajara, president, and Federico Velázquez Hernández, vice president. That was the formula that the U.S. Marine Corps lived in the Dominican Republic, understanding that, well, those guys, it represents the order, it represents the disciplines, because when the U.S. Marine Corps arrived to our country, they found our country in a terrible disorder. Campaigns against another. One president only stayed in the power almost a week and take off. Let me stay there. Following, a complete disaster, a complete social disaster. Now they understood that that was the most efficient formula lived by the U.S. Marine Corps, and they say to Trujillo. By the way, Trujillo in that moment, it was a chief from the army during the government of the Horacio Vázquez Lajara. And the commander, Admiral Knapp. Yeah, Admiral Knapp, yeah. He told to Trujillo, listen to me carefully, Mr. Trujillo. Don't do it. Don't do it anything bad, wrong, against Mr. Horacio and Mr. Federico. Because they represent to us. They are legally elected. They are not make a coup d'etat. They are legally elected by the Dominican people. But we know perfectly that the Trujillo never taken away from the U.S. Marine Corps. He will make whatever he wants. Well, Mr. Horacio have a terrible illness in that moment. He have an infection in a kidney. And he have to travel to the Boston to find a professional help about the medicines in the U.S. That is the ideal opportunity for Trujillo make exactly as he wanted. Make the coup d'etat to Mr. Horacio Vázquez Lajara. When Mr. Horacio returned to the Dominican Republic, to the presidency, he feels on power. Nobody respect me. Nobody hear me. Nobody repair that I am here. Let me see what happened here. And he go to the Osama Fortress in the east part from the city. Walk away. These men, ladies and gentlemen, in a post-operation process, that he must to keep a bed, completely relaxing. And he asked to the Trujillo in the center of the backyard from the fortress, Mr. Trujillo, I want to know if I am the president. Of course, you are my president, Mr. President. Hi, sir, order me. Bullshit. The coup d'etat was made and Mr. Horacio was defeated, given the way completely free in 1930 to Trujillo. Please advance. For 1931, Trujillo consolidated his regime and create only one party, the Dominican Party. Imagine that one country, and a small country like us, with only one party, not other party can be allowed, only one. But the party that belonged to him, the Dominican Party, as you can see over there, in 1931. But before, Trujillo fought in 1960 against the Gavilleros. That was a guerrilla warriors from the east part from the island, the Gavilleros. But let me tell you something about those gentlemen. The word Gavillero was given by Trujillo and the U.S. Marine Corps for sell their images from those people. No, they are killers, they are thieves, they are whatever, anything bad that you can imagine. But the history tells to us the right thing. Those people, even without a school, make a fight against a powerful army like the U.S. Marine Corps without to know, write, and read. Completely analphabet. Those gentlemen. And they say that they were a butcher. That is completely wrong. They are, like in any other war, the forgotten heroes. October 1937. The killing from Haitian peoples in the Dominican border. Some kind of people say that it was that is a revenge for the invasion of 22 years from Toussaint Louverture and Jean-Jacques Dessalines, because the Dominican Republic in the 1800s, in the years 1800, was occupied by the Haitian government 22 years. And the persons related with Trujillo, they say, yeah, that is a revenge against the old past Haitian domination. That is wrong. That was only a terrible crime, a racist crime, because he want to become the Dominican border in a white place, blonde people, eyes, blue eyes, because I want to purify the Dominican race. Well, during his regime, a lot of people die violently, and the other part decide to go to the exile. And it's in that moment, in 1939, where in Cuba is born the PRD, el Partido Revolucionario Dominicano, the Dominican Revolutionary Party. Look at here. And those are their founders. Mr. Juan Bosch, you can see their names over there, and you can see the meeting in that room, in that picture. Now, we are going to see a little video from the first years of terror from the dictator of Trujillo. Trujillo created